Do you know what long-term care insurance is? Well, hey, stick around because that's today's insurance question. Well, first, actually, what is long-term care? You might not even know what that is. Long-term care can mean a lot of different things, but really it only comes down to two types of services. Those two services are skilled care and personal care. You're going to receive skilled care when you're kind of on the mend from an illness or an injury. Personal care, however, helps maintain your activities and functions for day-to-day living. So think, eating, bathing, getting dressed, all those kind of fun stuff that we probably take for granted right now. You're probably doing it right now and taking it for granted. The thing to keep in mind and remember about long-term care is it's not necessarily medical treatment. Most of the time it's not. And rarely does it ever require a doctor or nurse. Long-term care can also include speech and occupational therapy. Even could possibly include setting your bathroom up for those, bars to help you get around, and could even help out with some light housekeeping and dusting and sweeping and maybe even a few meals. So you're probably watching this and thinking, well, somebody that's really old needs long-term care, and this isn't for me. I don't even need to concern myself with it. And well, most of the time that's true, but think about this. If we're being honest, really anybody, you or I, could need long-term care really at any time. And that's the kind of scary part about it, because so few people actually even know that it exists, it's a thing, and even more rarely ever actually properly plan for it. If you're involved in a serious accident, develop a disease or illness, or become diagnosed with some type of disabling disease or condition, these are all circumstances that can end up having you require long-term care regardless of your age. I'm sure you've known somebody at some point through a friend of a friend or somebody around town or whatever that has been seriously injured at one point or another due to a car accident of some kind. The rehabilitation itself is generally a very long process, and even after that, the care that may be needed could cost you and your family a lot of money. If something like that does happen when you're really young and that care is needed for a long period of time, it can be a pretty serious thing for you and your family to have to deal with. So long-term care insurance itself is actually just like any other insurance, auto, home, or whatever type of insurance that you buy, is in that it protects your assets and can also help pay for that care during that obviously difficult time. So you might want to know what's actually covered under long-term care insurance. Well, the actual long-term care insurance itself has been around for 25 years or so, give or take. And at first, it just covered nursing home care. So you go to the nursing home, that's all it's going to cover. Well, thankfully, they've expanded, broadened their horizons, tried a few new things, and a few things that you can expect to be covered now include nursing homes still, adult foster care, assisted living facilities, residential health care facilities, bed reservations. The home care that you can expect to receive under a long-term care policy will include adult daycare, home health care, and homemaker personal care. So there you go, that's it. That is long-term care, kind of in a nice little compact serving for you. Of course, this was the answer to our daily insurance question. We are doing this again every day of the week that we are open for business to answer a question for you. If you have more questions about long-term care, or you are not sure if you should start planning for something like this, well, of course, we'd be happy to help you. Feel free to reach out directly to me with an email or a phone call. Be happy to answer any other specific questions that you might have for your situation. Of course, that information can be found below this video, and I'd love to hear from you. And of course, as always, I am Joey Gingola with Gingola Insurance. Take it easy, everyone. You're going to get skilled care. Also, long-term care can also long-term care can include speech. That would be nice because I just can't talk right now.